Right, good day everybody and welcome to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. So today I'm off to Shire's motorcycle training in Derby. That's where they're storing my bike, Lucy, the XVS 1300. I need to go and get the rest of the clutch steels replacing. So they've got a Mod 2 training this afternoon, but there's only one person on it. So they're going to escort me to the garage, which is nice of them. But first I need to get a little bit of cash, because I'm going to need to get a taxi back from the garage back to the training centre so I can pick up this little bitch. Right, so that's the cash sorted. Now I have to go and see my baby. I hate these speed bumps. I tell you what, editing last night's footage, or yesterday's footage even, but I was editing last night, the recent video I put up, with a GoPro on the rear. No different to editing 1080p, didn't slow anything down at all. And that was in 2.7K, and the Sony X1000V was in 4K. One thing that I did notice that was dramatically dramatically different was exporting from Final Cut Pro X or Final Cut Pro 10, whichever way you want to call it. Once I finished editing, rather than having the videos on my computer, I just click publish to YouTube, and then I choose whatever settings I want for YouTube. That can sometimes take a while for 4K, but it normally doesn't take too long, maybe an hour. It normally takes normally 3 or 4 times the length of the video. But yeah, so that publishes to YouTube and everything renders just fine. Editing 4K and 2.7K on the same timeline, just in a standard bitrate, same amount of time. Publishing, fuck me, it must have been about 2-3 hours after I'd finished, and it was still on something like 20%. It took forever anyway. I went to bed, I woke up, and then it was all done this morning. But yeah, it takes absolutely forever to render and get online. So God knows what it'll be like when I'm riding the XVS all the time and using 3 cameras or maybe even more, I don't know. But I'm trying it today. The GoPro's 2.7K didn't even come close to the Sony's 4K. So today I've put the GoPro on ProTune, hoping that's going to give me a little bit more editability to make it look a little bit sharper for a 4K video. So again though, today I can't believe this weather. It's beautiful. There's quite a few clouds again, but they're not as evil looking as yesterday's. So today as well, the Zoom H2N was supposed to arrive today. Anyway, when I got up, I checked eBay and had a look at the tracking thingy that goes on eBay. And apparently they tried to deliver at 9:15 this morning, which is bollocks. I was awake then and no one knocked at the door or came to the door, so I rearranged it for tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to actually trying that. I wanted to have it today so I could kind of somewhat record the little clip of the XVS with it whilst I'm riding, so you can kind of hear the exhaust, how you can hear it in Raw Jordanian's video, but at the same time I was going to have the helmet mic on as well. But oh well, it'll have to be next time. But today when I get to the training centre, once I've taken my bike to the garage, I will be getting a taxi back to the training centre, and then I'll be rebooking in for my Mod 1. I'll be booking in for half a day Mod 1's training, just to refresh myself with it. And I'll also be booking in for, if it's normal Mod 2 training, like test routes, then I'll be booking in for half a day's training. If for any reason I can get the full day where we go around the Peak District, how we did not long ago. In fact, I'll just here somewhere, I'll put a little picture up of it, and that will take you to a playlist of 4 videos. If I can get that, then I'll book a full day again, because that was worth it. And then what I'll do, hopefully I'll be able to get some better recording, some nice 4K quality of the Peak District, which I'll be looking forward to. I just can't wait till I'm on it absolutely every day. I am going to ride the shit out of that bitch. So yeah, as well, for once I've been looking for a second bike. I really like a sportier bike as well. But see, my downside is, as you may have seen in previous videos, I had a bike crash 7 years ago. My legs only bend halfway. So therefore, pretty much any bike that is, well, any motorcycle that is not a cruiser that can have forward controls is kind of out of my reach. My legs do not bend enough for sports bikes. So I've kind of come to the conclusion, and I've owned one of these before, but there's two models I was going to get. I'm going to get more of a super scooter. I was either going to pick up the Gilera GP800 or the Aprilia SRV 850, which is a 839cc scooter, sports scooter, which is absolutely rapid for what it is. So yeah, I was thinking of picking that up. I'm just checking out deals at the moment on eBay, see if anything comes up that's pretty damn good. So yeah, and them things are absolutely rapid. I mean, the no R1 or R6 or anything like that. Yeah, as far as fun bikes go, it'll be a nice fun bike rather than having my Lucy as my serious everyday, all the time work, gotta be reliable bike. The the SRV 850 will be my play bike. And yeah, it's not a sports bike, but you know, it's one of them things I don't really have any other choice. Not unless somebody can modify an R1 or something like that to have forward controls. And if they could modify an R1 to have forward controls, or you know, if someone said to me, oh yeah, you can have any bike you want, or have the latest Ninja, or whatever it is you want, or Hayabusa, and you can have forward controls, your legs are going to fit it just fine, then yeah, I'd have one instantly, regardless of cost. So yeah, that's my kind of downside at the moment with regarding bikes. I mean, there's loads out there that I'd love to have. I mean, one of my favourite looking bikes at the moment is the BMW GS800 Adventure, or even Tourer. It's such a lovely looking bike and cracking for what they are. Or even something like an old Bandit. I mean, there's loads of bikes I'd love to have. I mean, the downside is forward controls, and there is a company around here that can modify pretty much anything, but at the same time, some of those bikes, you know, you can't sit there and ride them with your feet forward. I mean, they're not designed to be ridden like that, and two, it'll affect so much of the handling and everything on it. And I really would like a sportier bike, something I can just jump on that. I'm not fussed about having luggage on, something that'll just A to B, or just nipping out somewhere, or maybe that's just my obsession with bikes, wanting more and only being only being able to have them couple of options. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll end up getting the Aprilia SRV 850. In fact, you know, for a scooter, it's a bloody gorgeous scooter for what it is. I'll put a little picture up just here now. It is absolutely lovely for a scooter. I say regardless though, the XVS 1300 Lucy, she's going to be my baby. I absolutely love that bike. I mean, it is probably my absolute favourite looking bike ever. Yeah, again though, I can't believe this weather. It's absolutely lovely. I mean, I don't know where it's come from. This past couple of weeks have been shite. I'm just hoping when I book in for Mod 2, if I can get a day around the Peak District again, that the weather's going to be lovely. I'll tell you what, these file sizes are going to be absolutely massive from the GoPro in this. I think last night for around 15 minutes worth of footage, or maybe 16 minutes, that I edited down to around 10 minutes. I think the original footage was about 17 gig, 18 gig, something like that. So today I'm expecting it to be around 25 gig, 30 gig. I'll tell you, there's something I mentioned to Skeggy Cruiser in a comment, and he was saying about when I asked if people think it would be a good idea if I did a comparison between the Drift, the Sony and the GoPro. Different positions on the helmet, and he said it was brilliant, and maybe something to somewhere else so people can download the original quality to check it out themselves, which I will do. Thanks for the idea, Skeg. And something else I'm actually going to do, I am going to do a comparison between microphones. I am going to record them all externally, so rather than going straight into a camera. And so people can somewhat see the difference, I am going to record with the official Drift microphone. I am going to record with the Editage 008, and I'm also going to record with this Rode SmartLav Plus. I have an Editage 001, but as far as helmet mics go, it's way too sensitive. So yeah, they're the three that I'm going to record with. I'm going to record all three independently, and then I'll make sure that they're all not recorded at the same levels, but they're all going to be at the same volume. So there'll be no no bias kind of swaying from one to the other. And then I'll do just a normal motor vlog like this where I'm talking, and I'll switch in between each microphone sound. That way anybody that's actually watching it would be able to tell the difference between something like a 10 quid drift mic, a 30 quid edited mic, and a 50 quid road mic. So they'll be able to actually, well, not see, but they'll be able to actually hear what they're getting for. In my opinion, this Rode SmartLav Plus is one of the best mics I've ever used. I mean, I used the original SmartLav and it was crap. Then I think a lot of people didn't like it, and then all of a sudden then they released this one, and you know, it is absolutely bloody brilliant. I mean, obviously the visor's gone up now, so the sound's going to change a bit, but obviously when you're in your helmet, you get, it's a lot more bassy. I mean, it sounds all muffled, like, because obviously it's in an enclosed space. But I've tried it outside and I've tried it inside my helmet, and it's brilliant. And the best thing with SmartLav Plus, you do not need to buy an external, if you want to use it as an external recorder rather than plug in straight into the camera. If you want to use it like that, you don't have to buy an external recorder. Because it's SmartLav Plus, you can plug it straight into your phone, your iPhone, or whatever phone that you've got, download their app and record into your iPhone, and then what you do, when you want it onto your computer, you click generate link, and then you just go to their website, click download, and it downloads straight onto your computer. It's brilliant. But then if you want to use it with an external recorder rather than your phone, you have to buy an adapter, which is 10 quid. But you know what, it is what it is, and it just works brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I mean, it is the best mic that I've ever used. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, this is obviously just my personal opinion. I mean, I've got the visor up at the moment, it's a bit windy, so that might affect it. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think, or what you guys think it sounds like, but I mean, my personal opinion, I think it's the best mic that I have ever used. So anyway, I'm here, it's just around this corner. Right, don't forget, if you like the video, to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to see any more other videos, click on channel and click videos, and they're all there. Right, take care all, have a good day, and ride safe.